The sector industry that I would like to specialize in at IE Business School is the consumer product market industry. Um, I do believe they face a lot of challenges in today's society. A combination of sustainability, increased world population, which will create obviously an increase in demand, supply not being able to keep up with that demand, viruses, global warming, natural disasters, all affecting natural resources as well as the volatility of the price of commodities worldwide, all affect the consumer product market in a very serious way. Um, do we see this now? Is this an issue in today's society? Absolutely. And we've already begun to see it. The more they talk about genetically modifying products, is the more you see companies trying to keep up with not being able to get the amount of raw materials at the price that they're used to back in the old days. So they're now trying to combat that with genetically modifying to make sure they can grow as much as possible in a very streamlined manner to try and meet the increased demand of the market, which, look, I'm no scientist, but I do believe some proper cost benefit analysis needs to be run in order to be putting anything genetically modified into the marketplace. The whole organic craze that's going on now. The organic term never used to be marketable the way it is today, but keep in mind, I have aunts and uncles who will only buy organic because it says organic, because they believe that anything that doesn't say organic on it is genetically modified, and you're going to pay extra money for organic products, which by default in the old days everything was organic. So now you're paying extra money, more money for something you used to buy in the old days, and it's the same exact thing, just because of the sustainability of the resources that the companies aren't able to get anymore. What changes do I see in the future, and how do I see myself aiding to those changes to help this industry in the future is an increased amount of boutique and niche manufacturers. I think they will, hold themselves a lot more accountable, especially in when it comes to waste or their eco footprint. These smaller companies have a lot more to lose than the big main companies who can afford to waste, $1 or $2 billion worth of product a year. The U.S. alone wasted over $160 billion worth of food a year. So, I think encouraging these local niche boutique companies or manufacturers, it would really do good for this world. They will hold their regions accountable. They will hold themselves accountable. They will make sure they're not wasting product. They're very focused on their profits, and they're also very focused on customizable products for the ever-changing way that the market wants these things to be produced. These large companies are finding it very difficult to adapt to the little customizations that certain segments of the market want, because in their minds they're just trying to keep up with the increased growth population. So the last thing on their mind is altering their products for different segments. They're streamlined right now. So these niche markets, this is really a great opportunity for them, and I do think it will do very well for these little boutique manufacturers. I think cutting out waste is a big thing that needs to be done. And again, I think by encouraging these niche manufacturers, I think we'll see a lot of waste being cut out. Getting governments on board to incentivize companies within their countries to reduce their eco footprint and carbon footprint is also very important. I think there is hope there. I don't know how much of a role I will be able to play in it, but definitely, it's a good industry, and I hope that one day, with a degree from IE, I'll be able to really add to that sector and continue to help the sustainability of all resources needed to keep that industry alive. Thank you.